Transition. It is now time for the Slocum Dickson Medical Moments. In studio, of course, is Adrienne from Slocum Dickson. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Always nice to see you.
Absolutely.
She's always so chipper.
Absolutely.
Well, you crack me up. I mean, all this funny talk before we go on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either.
Listen.
I don't know how we're going to follow this up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, we're down. We went down the hole. We went down the black hole here.
Okay, so go back to the light.
Coming out of the dark. So, Adrienne, who did you bring with you today?
So today we have Sue Price, and she is a physical therapist at Slocum Dickson, and she's also the director of our rehabilitation department.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so we've had a lot of guests that are physicians on, and we talked a lot about the different doctors' offices that we have. But one of the things I think that really sets us apart is some of those other services, and the rehabilitation department is definitely one of those things that adds to the convenience and just to our ability to really take good care of our patients.
Absolutely. Sue, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Get a little bit close to the mic there. I'm really familiar with the rehab that you guys offer there, and the fact is, some people may not know about it, and what you guys do. There's so many people that do rehab and PT and OT because it helps get people along and get people better quicker, right?
Yes. Yep. We specialize in spinal care, so we have physical therapists that are certified in McKenzie. We also do a lot with general orthopedics, so anybody that has any kind of sprain or recovering from a broken bone or a fracture and injury, we help to rehabilitate them.
It's amazing. You know what's amazing to me as far as like the stuff that you guys have people do, and it seems so easy. And you're like, oh, I could do that. And then you try to do, because you look at it and be like, oh, okay, that looks simple. And then all of a sudden you try to do whatever the exercise, whatever it is. And then you try to do it and you get 3 in, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, geez.
Someone please give me a water, maybe a towel.
But it really is, as far as the most simple things, especially if you're in pain,
right? When
doing just simple things can be the hardest.
Right. When someone's in pain, it's very difficult to do the things that you need to do to help yourself get better. So part of what we do is being a therapist is we know what you need to do to help yourself get better. So we often will design specific stretches or exercises to help improve the symptoms and help you be able to rehabilitate yourself to get yourself better.
What's the most common thing that you see as far as rehab? Is it like ankles? Is it knees?
No, usually back, spinal pain, neck pain, back pain. Yes, we do. Also, we have a big sports medicine program, so we do see a lot of people with shoulder, knee injuries, hips, ankles. We see it all across the spectrum. But we also we have 2 therapists that are certified in treating vertigo and balance. So we also see a lot of patients with vertigo. So
my mother has been suffering from vertigo for the longest time, and if anybody can understand how debilitating that is.
Yes, and it's something that can often be treated in just one visit.
Really?
Yes.
Now, do you need a referral for rehab at Slocum Dickson, or can you just walk in? Like, how does that work?
That depends on your insurance.
Okay.
In New York State now, we have what's called direct access. So that means that a patient can just walk in. Well, they can call or walk in the door, and we can actually see them without a physician's prescription.
Wow.
But if they have certain insurances like Medicare, Fidelis, and if they're coming under no fault, like if they've been in a car accident, then they do need a prescription for those types of insurances to cover it.
Okay.
But generally, anybody with a traditional insurance, it's usually covered. But we always tell people to call their insurance company just to double check.
Just in case. In case. What was that called again? It was
direct access.
I see that. Now I see that's what we could call Lenny Kravitz now.
Oh.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Seriously.
Until he changes the pants, and then it's a whole different conversation.
Maybe not leather next time.
Yeah.
Wear some jeans.
A little bit more stretchy. Just
maybe some spandex.
There's a lot of you guys have a lot of different therapists at Slocum, correct?
Yes, we've all been working together for about 20 to 25 years. So my staff are very experienced, and we've been working together for quite some time.
That's awesome. How many therapists do you have?
We have 4 physical therapists, 2 occupational therapists, and then we also have 4 physical therapy assistants, which are awesome staff to help us out.
No, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you guys also partner up with Utica College as far as helping bring their OT people along as well, or am I wrong on that?
Yes. Yep. We take students from Utica College, so we have occupational therapy and physical therapy students that we take on to help them during their internships and part of their schooling. So
It's I'll tell you what, I know firsthand that you guys do fantastic work over there, and I definitely appreciate it. And again, for details on this, you can go to Slocum Dickson Medical Group. They're located on Burstone Road. 798-1500 is the phone number. SDMG.com is the website. Slocum Dickson Medical Group, SDMG.com. And of course, you can like them on, it's the best way to remember it.
I know, he does it every time.
You know, Slocum Dickson Medical Group, SDMG.com. And of course, you can like them on Facebook as well. Adrian, what else is going on over at Slocum? What's new? Because there always seems to be like new stuff going on.
Yeah, we have 2 new doctors coming in September, so we're really excited about that. Yeah, so we're adding another urgent care doctor, so Dr. Kamar, and then her husband is Dr. Rezik, and he's coming, and he's a primary care doctor.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, he's a family practice doctor, so he can see patients 8 and up, and we're so happy to have him. And he's from New Hartford. He grew up here. He graduated New Hartford High School, went to Utica College, and so he's coming back, which we always love to have people come back and have some roots here. And so
it's a lot of times when people become doctors, whatever, a lot of times it's like a specialty kind of a thing. So to actually find someone who is a family practice, it's a little bit harder, right? Or am I wrong on that?
Yeah, I think there's a big demand for primary care in general, just because that's your regular doctor,
Sure.
you know. And family practice is a great specialty because it is what it says. Your whole family could go there. So if you have children and you as well, and you could all kind of have the same doctor, which is really great. Can schedule your appointments, you know, at the same times and things like that. It really adds to convenience, and you get to know your doctor, and he gets to know your whole family.
Now with the new primary coming in, are you accepting reservations?
Make your
appointments?
reservation today.
Yeah.
We are. We're he's taking appointments right now, so that's one of the reasons I really wanted to mention him. Even though he's not starting until September, you know, go ahead and make your appointment, because those primary care doctors fill up really quickly.
They really do. And not only him, but there's also a couple other primary care that are accepting new patients as well.
Yeah, so go to the website, sdmg.com. You'll see all of our primary care physicians. You'll have all their phone numbers. You can call their office directly and find out about them and make an appointment if that works for you. So, and I think he'll be on next month. I think
that's awesome. That's very cool. And if you're having pain, I would make a reservation with the rehab department at Slocum.
Yeah.
Now here's something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Most people will go for a bit. Further, you know, they'll get prescribed, okay, you have to go to, you know, therapy and rehab and this, that, and the other. And then they'll go a couple times and they'll start to feel good, and then they'll drop off. And then a little while later, you know, all of a sudden, it's almost like taking medication. They'll take the first couple doses. Oh, okay, I'm feeling better, and then they'll just kind of
stop doing it.
But you really need to, you know, see it through the whole way through to make sure that you completely are better, because what they're seeing is, yes, I am getting better, but it's, you know, you really have to see the whole thing through. Otherwise, you're going to end up right back where you were, right?
Correct. Yep.
See, she knows exactly what she's talking about.
You do too.
Not my first rodeo. It is the Slocum Dickson Medical Moment. Slocum Dickson Medical Group, located on Burstone Road, 798-1500, SDMG.com. SDMG.com is the website. And of course, like them on Facebook as well. Ladies, thank you so much. Definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
We are going to break, come back. It's a Random Fact Wednesday coming up here on KISS FM.